speak it right. No more talk of work or pay, just good vibes and laughs again. Chillin' hard and speaking true, hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Chillin' hard and speaking true, hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Chillin' hard and speaking true, hanging out with my Ragchew crew. Chillin' hard and speaking true, hanging out with my Ragchew crew.
Good evening.
Hey,
Welcome, everyone.
Good evening.
We've got a big crew tonight. The girl that sang the song, she had to leave early, so she's not here anymore.
Wasn't that pre-Ham Paul?
That was pre-Ham Paul.
It's pre-Feral Paul.
Pre-Feral Paul, yeah.
Yeah, that's a long one, 45. Sorry, that's the one Michael chose, and nobody objected, so we got the indie female.
Hey, I think everybody liked that one.
Well,
We get thumbs up all over the screen. Is that what happened?
I'll say it was catchy.
Or, it's catchy.
I made some longer ones so that I could just like start a couple of minutes earlier while people kind of filtered in.
Catchy.
I don't think I needed to do that tonight, but all right,
Usually about 2 to 3 minutes is a good length to get everybody on board.
I feel a Roomba vacuum freaking hitting my hair. I'm not sure why it's doing this now. Usually it's the dogs, but anyway. So we should be multi-streaming on Bill's, I believe, is Sean, perhaps, Michael's. Everyone in here, you're always welcome. When you enter, you should be asked if you want to stream to your own channel, so you're always welcome to do that too. So check out the other channels. I need to grab the links, or if Michael wants to, we'll grab some channels up here. I should just have those in a Word doc so I could just grab everybody's channels. Also, if you, let's see, Bill, you know the private chat bottom left corner there. Can you give me that playlist link that you were sharing a while back? You have a new playlist?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Can you share that to me? I'm going to get that out there later.
I will. And there's a new CW guy. I want you to promote his channel. I'm going to drop his link too. This guy is wicked fast and he's good. And he's only got 505 subscribers. So let's get him up.
Get him up there.
His name is Ryan, and he seems like a good guy, you know, when he's chatting on the screen, hanging out with his family. But his CW is wicked. So check him out. And then my playlist.
That one you wanted because your viewed hours.
Yes.
Yeah, get those viewers.
Same.
Yeah, Bill, well, everybody here probably needs viewed hours. I think Michael passed his already.
Yeah, I definitely need some. I need subs too, but hey.
And the best way to do that is, I think most of us know, but for those who don't know, when a channel needs viewed hours to breach that 4,000 viewed hours in the 365 rolling period of time, just click one of their playlists one day when you're doing stuff, working at the desk, whether you're paying attention to the whole videos or not, it helps out.
So not that dude Banks is the CW guy. That's wicked fast.
Yes. Good guy.
Ape loves Canadians. That's why he keeps fantasizing that I am Canadian.
And there's the playlist right there.
So there's a playlist. Let's try to get Bill's viewed hours up a bit in the next few weeks. So
another CW Ops channel, and we need to have him on here, Paul. We met him when we did a POTA, and it WTF.Reydio.
Damn, Don.
That guy is awesome.
It's good, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
Welcome back, Doug.
Hey, Doug.
So we got a lot of guys on tonight. Everyone's invited. They know they're invited. When I drop the link in the channel in Discord for the other YouTubers, they can join if they'd like. If I don't drop a link, that usually means I'm doing an interview or I just forgot. And if I'm just interviewing someone, then it's usually just Michael and I. So yeah, we've got some links tonight to share. And also we'll be having some more people on. There's Ham Radio Duo will be joining us probably. I think they're on a trip right now, so probably late January, early February. We're going to see their CW journey and what they do with CW. They've got some resources to help. I'm going to try to get someone maybe from our club or CW Academy. I've had Long Island CW Club on. And if you haven't guessed by now, my channel focus and goal this year, last year was prepared by 2026. So hopefully everybody got a little bit more prepared last year. This year is CW. So basically, if you don't know CW, the goal is to learn CW. If you know CW, the goal is to improve CW. And if you are a CW op, it's to increase it in some way. Run contesting, run POTAs, just try to improve your CW or use it more. That's kind of the gist. But we got a good mix tonight of CW and non-CW ops like me, Jimmy, Sean, Douglas. He did one of these little things when we asked him how much CW he knows. So I think that means he knows R. I think he knows the letter R.
I know.
He knows
I
the
know
number
2
0.
letters. I know 2 letters. That's all I know.
What
Chris,
I know,
I'm not going to ask which 2 letters.
So I'm going to say something controversial here.
Sean, is
Okay,
it
controversy coming. Wait.
Is that allowed?
Controversy. So you say you know 2 letters. Most people
Correct.
know SOS. Dit da 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 dit.
There you go.
You're laughing. You know some CW.
Right.
Now, it's not a matter of learning CW, it's a matter of getting better. I think CW freaks some people out, and sometimes, I'm sorry to get serious so fast, but a lot of people already know
Hold
a lot
on, Bill.
of CW.
We need the serious profile here.
Well, why am I big?
There we go. Okay, this is the serious profile.
That's
Go
why.
ahead.
So I'll tell you a little story. So in aviation, most radio facilities are identified by Morse code. So while I was learning to fly instrument approaches, the facility at Champaign-Urbana was CMI, and then other facilities, and we had to listen to it the whole time while we were doing the approach. So this was in my head night and day, and you have to tune it and identify. You still have to do that, or you should do that in some aircraft. So I got to the point where I tune it and I hear da 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 did it, CMI, and I'm like, I know Morse code. I gotta do Morse code in ham radio. So no, knowing 3 letters, you don't know Morse code, but you have the facility to learn. It's some people talk as if it's beyond them, and it's not. So that's part of my spiel. Another thing, I'm going to take a class. I'm going to learn CW. You don't really learn that CW lifestyle in one class. It's an ongoing process. It goes on and on throughout your ham career.
Good start.
Yeah.
Get started, get better, and don't look for an end date like a history class in college. There's no end date.
Would you say classes are kind of just learning a method of learning it? Because there are some different methods out there.
It makes sense.
Classes, yes, because there are methods that don't involve a class. There are methods that don't necessarily involve learning with other people around. Yeah. Classes are a method for getting better at CW.
There's a method right here.
There's the camaraderie. You have people you can choose partners. You can learn by watching other people. You can learn by listening to. So it's pretty much CW. Another thing, it's a listening skill. It's auditory.
Yeah.
Don't stop reading. Don't read. Don't look. Don't count. Don't anything. It's auditory. You hear the rhythm. You hear the characters, the elements that make characters. And if I'm saying something wrong, I apologize. But most people will get what I'm saying. You want to hear it. It's not dot dash dot. It's dotted. It's a sound. It's not dit da dit. It's dotted. It's a sound. Dotted. That's an example of what. Don't read it anymore. Stop. Don't look at it. Don't read it. Stop. Just listen.
Let me ask you real quick here, and then we'll go to, is that Hillbilly, I think. Would you say, because you speak 2 languages, right?
Tim.
English and Spanish, Bill?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I play with languages. I know. So, yeah, I've been doing languages all my adultish life since high school. So they intrigue me. I can talk to the personnel here at the Marriott who are mainly speak Spanish. I can say things. I know I could learn better. I know enough to get by and ask for things. But yes, it's like, some people will freak if you say it's a language. It's like getting better at CW is like getting better using a language. They're very similar.
So with that, though, let me ask, do you think, because you know how in language, most of the time people say, when you learn a language, you're comprehending, listening, you're hearing and listening, you're understanding more words than you can speak, because bringing the words that you learn to your mouth, I guess, is more difficult, they say, than just listening. So like when you learn, let's say you have 2 years of Spanish, you will understand more than you can actually say, is what they usually say generically in languages.
That's correct.
I don't know if that's correct for me with relation to CW. It's correct with a
That's
language.
what I was going to ask. Do you think CW is one or the other? Is it equal? What do you think?
With me, I think everyone learns differently. You hear that all the time. With me, I can send the gospel at 22 words a minute. That doesn't help me in using CW because I can't copy at 22 words a minute. So it's other people are the other way around. Some people
so it can be different.
Copy better than they send, and some people can send better than they copy. I happen to be one of those people that can send better than I copy, and it can get you not into trouble, but it can cause you problems. For instance, if I'm out doing a POTA and I'm sending at 18 words a minute or 20 words a minute, I may get someone that comes back to me at 18 or 20 or 22, and I don't copy that fast. So I know what you're talking about, Paul, as far as language goes. I don't find that for me, and everyone's different. I don't find that for me with reference to CW.
Well, honestly, I grew up using sign language. We had a foster care child in my household for 7 years. And so I was fluent in sign language. Now I talk to a deaf person, and I have a harder time copying from them. I also have a hard time sending the message back to them and then my technique is a lot sloppier than it used to be as well. And I find the same with Spanish. I know what I wanted to try to say in Spanish, but I lose it at one point, and I just forget how to say things in Spanish because I haven't been using either of those languages very often.
It's interesting because with Spanish, you're using another language. With American Sign Language, you're using the same language but a different mode.
Well,
and I'm no expert. I would almost say that sign language and CW are closer in the learning aspect than learning French or Spanish or Greek or Italian.
Well,
that's a guess.
My understanding with sign language is broken English, because you're never going to use all the words you would use in English when you're using sign language.
CW is kind of broken English too. It's a lot of abbreviations, a lot of they're pro signs, but there are a lot of abbreviated things. A lot of, for instance, if we write that in English, it's YOU. If I want to send you, for instance, how are you? I might just send a you, da. So
it's kind of like text messages.
Yeah. I was thinking link speak or
something. Right. If you do your CW in the same abbreviated, broken method as a text message, the simplified text messages, super short,
the annoying
casual,
one.
super casual, people will understand you.
Yeah.
If you send it in CW, I believe.
Yeah. Hillbilly had a comment a few minutes ago. I keep trying to get back to him. Sorry.
It was kind of a question towards Bill, because I was getting up to 13 words a minute 30 years ago, Paul. But when I go back to relearn it, I'm going to have to relearn it all over. My question is, when I first started, Bill, the VE that was helping me work on getting my code back then, because I was going to go right from techno code to general, so I had to get up to 13 words a minute. He told me to learn at 15 words a minute. I keep hearing everybody say 30 words a minute.
30.
That's a lot.
There's a lot of opinion and technique. So what I do agree is, and I'm no expert, guys. I tell you what, I am. I'm an expert on not being very good and always trying to get better. One of the common things that are taught, techniques that are taught for learning, is to learn the characters at a fast pace. For instance, I use 22. I'll probably never go out and send 22 words a minute on a POTA. I probably won't. But it's about getting your brain to recognize character recognition, about getting your brain to recognize those elements and combinations as letters, words. And you do. After a while, you hear words. You hear the combination of letters. You just hear it. And the dot, it's and. He said and. Or I always hear ILL. And somehow I keep missing the B. And I go, he just said Bill. And you go back. It's almost like your brain rewinds a little bit and then keeps going. You'll hear, and you go back and you'll keep going. So getting your brains able to string those things together at the speed they're coming. So they recommend learning at a higher rate. Now, you get to 30, all I hear is, I just, 30 is beyond me.
Starts sounding like Reydio after a point.
You brought up a perfect thing, recognizing the characters, because that's what he stressed to me. The VE stressed to me when I was learning. He goes, I don't want you learning di and da. I want you to hear da. I want you to hear whatever that character is. I want you to hear everything together as one, so you recognize the letters.
Some people freak when rhythm. There's a rhythm to each letter. And I used to say melody, but some people freak when you say that because it's a monotone. But there is a rhythm. Hey Julie, hey Vaughn, I saw you guys in there. There is a rhythm to each character, and when you learn that rhythm, you have instant character recognition. Sometimes I'll get call signs and I'll have to ask them 3 times to repeat it. I've got a bad habit. I hear the first 3 characters and my brain stops, and then did it. And that's another thing. Everyone develops their own good and bad habits, and learning to recognize those, or going to a class where someone says, hey, do you know you do this? Or, hey, watch out for this. Oh, I do that. And and then going back and it's just a ton of practice. I saw something in the comment. Don said, "Do you recommend using CW Skimmer?" Here again, everyone's different. I cannot. My eyes and my ears will not work together. The minute I look at a decoder, I stop decoding with my ears. I can't. So it may be on my computer, but I can't look at it. I don't look at it, or else my decoding goes out the window. My eyes reading CW Skimmer and reading a decoder and trying to hear to decode doesn't work in my brain. Now, what CW Skimmer is good for me is if I look up and I'm doing something and I say, "Oh, so and so's out there, and he's at so many words a minute, and he's on such and such frequency," and then I'll use it that way. But I cannot use CW Skimmer or any decoder while I'm actually doing CW. That's me. And if you find that you're affected in the same way, stop looking at it. And I stop reading CW. Stop reading Morse.
Yeah, I've always heard avoid visuals as much as you can.
Well, it's like Vaughn said, it's music. Anybody that plays an instrument, and you know this, Bill, you learn the notes. That's exactly what you're doing. You're learning the notes.
I've had somebody tell me that. A couple people told me that a few times.
Yep.
Notes and patterns.
And we've got a lot of great input from the chat too. So thanks everybody. Keep it coming.
In the chat, Philly Ed said, "Practice, practice, practice," and that's it. Today I was practicing. I mentioned that guy Ryan Banks, and I admire his. He's just right at the speed where I'd love to be. So I just started. I broke out the Long Island CW practice page. If you guys don't know about that, it's a wonderful tool. It's open to everybody. Long Island CW practice page, and learn how to use it and go. And matter of fact, join the club and use it in conjunction with going to classes there. It's a great tool. I think it's better than anything that was available before it. That's, again, my opinion.
About 3 weeks ago, we had Long Island Club on, and at the end of that, I'll try to find the link, but he showed us how that works. I'll find the link and then we'll try to post it later. But
it's very versatile. It's
here it is.
It's very versatile. It will teach you to listen, recognition by listening, and then you type in on the practice page. You type. But it will tell you what you have got right and what's wrong, and you can adjust the speed. Someone talked about Farnsworth. So back to what Hillbilly was saying. So you set your words per minute at 22, 24, whatever. I don't have an opinion. And it'll be, for L will be did it. F will be did it. It'll be that fast. But you don't want, in the beginning, you don't want each character following each other at that rate. So what Farnsworth does is if you have did it and did it, Farnsworth is a space in between. So if the characters are coming at you at 22 words per minute per se, and the space in between is 8 words per minute. So that's what I know of Farnsworth. It's fast characters, and I'm looking at myself, and faster characters, 22 words a minute, but they're spaced as if it was 8, 10, 12 words per minute. And then you close the gap, and pretty soon, whatever your pretty soon is, you're 22 words per minute.
All I'm going to give another link here. This is from Ham Radio Duo's site. Gives you some more resources. And the other one there is Long Island CW Club. There's also CW Academy. There's a ton of stuff. I don't even know them all, but those are the few I know. Over the next couple of months, we'll try to get some more people on and resources as well.
I've been watching Becky. Becky is a monster, Ham Radio Duo. And Mike's good too. But Becky is straight key, which impresses me. Both of them are straight key and paddle. And Becky impresses me. She's just, her timing is impeccable. Her attitude is always good. They work together. That's another controversy, straight key or paddle. And I'll hear people say, what's your opinion? What should I do to best learn? And then someone says, use a straight key. I ain't going to do that. Well, you weren't going to listen to what the heck I said in the first place. Why'd you ask me?
Well, see, I started with paddle, and I have a straight key that I need to get working. That's not working right now. So, but
and then they say, do what you like. And half in their brain, they're saying that so they don't run you away, because you can do what you like.
Right.
You can do whatever you want. You can build your own. You can use 2 trash lids and bang them together. It doesn't matter. It's going to end up the same for you anyway. But when you are, so this paddle, the keyer, this is a paddle, and there's a keyer in the radio or separate from the radio. The keyer deals with separation. It deals with forming the dits and das, and when you let go, the spaces. When you use a straight key, your brain has to form those characters correctly. The paddle will form them, the elements, through the keyer, and your brain's laying back, not doing nothing. But when you use a straight key, you have to form the elements, the length of the da, the dit. You have to do that. So, in my opinion, you flex your brain, you make your brain stronger by starting with a straight key. Do you have to? Nope. Stomp your foot. You can do what you want, but is your brain going to be stronger? Probably yes, if you use a straight key.
So Tim says Becky is mean. She made him do his first CW contact up on the mountain.
Well, Becky's not mean. She sweet talked you, Tim. Come on now. I know she sweet talked you.
Well, watch out for spacing. You bring up the spacing, Bill, and then talk about the key. And I never really had an Elmer, but I guess that video was kind of an Elmer on. Because he said the same thing to me. He had me take a straight. He told me, he goes, you can use whatever you want, but I recommend using a straight key to learn with. You'll pick things up faster because you have to learn the spacing of the characters and the control of it.
I believe that with all my heart. But like I said, I just start laughing when people say, well, what should I do? Well, use a straight key. I ain't doing that. Well, then don't ask me.
Exactly.
You're going to do what you want to do anyway. So let's see. Can you guys hear this?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is, I don't know how many words a minute that is. That's okay. This is 16 words a minute. So the keyer in the radio is making those decisions. With a straight key, I'd have to physically get my muscles through and my brain to form those elements at the proper timing, and it makes your brain stronger. I don't have a straight key with me. Yes, I do.
I know Long Island Club does suggest straight key. They don't, they just say they prefer you to start with a straight key, and that may be why, right? Just get your brain to really, really realize how long to hold it or how short to hold it. So, all right. So what I want to do is go over a few keys that you have, Bill, and I know two, and then we'll look in chat for other people's suggestions, but.
Let's see. I don't collect them.
Okay. Like your preferred keys that I'm sure you've used more than just one or two keys.
Yeah.
What made you choose the keys you ended up getting?
Okay.
And I can pull them up here on a website if you just tell me which ones you don't have them there.
Okay. So with me, for ease of carry, I'm a QRP guy that likes small things. So right now I'm in a hotel, sitting reserved with a bag to go to work. And these things have to fit into the bag. So something that goes with me everywhere. And so here's one. This is the L-Craft KH1. So some people say, well, that's expensive. All right. Throw that out the window. You don't need that. I just broke my radio and my key. Here's another one, the QMX.
Okay.
So they both travel with me because I have fun with them, and I just broke mine. So on what I did, well, I can fix it. Let's see. The most basic everyday key that I have with me that I can make sure I always have, it's Bill Stumble. It's K6ARKs, capacitive touch paddle, and I got to get some Loctite on this, and it's there. 2 acorn nuts, and his board inside the QMX. I got to put some Loctite on it. That's what fell off the radio. So that's one set of paddles, and I can't demonstrate them right now. But basically,
is it the Pico paddle?
No, it's totally not a paddle you buy. It's just you have to homebrew this. So imagine that my fingers are the acorn nuts, and you work it by touching the acorn nuts. It's capacitive. I believe it's capacitive. Anyway. So
if it's touch, then yeah, it would be capacitive.
So that's Adam K6ARK's capacitive touch, and my acorn nuts are falling off, and I can't demonstrate this right now, but trust me when I say look it up, you'll see.
If I saw him in earlier in the chat,
he can explain better than me.
Also, I found Pico paddle, but that's a 3D printed.
So I have a Pico paddle here. I carry this.
So Bill, that's just straight up on the radio, no extra things needed with.
No, there's a little board inside.
Right.
So there are electronics, but all I need, if this was working, I'd plug it in and show you.
But literally just holding the radio doing.
My nuts fell off.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem.
So
there's a lot of that going on there.
There's 2 acorn nuts.
See a doctor.
Yeah.
So here's another one of his. It's similar to this concept, right? It's just 2 contacts on either side.
It's 2 contacts on either side. Yes.
Okay.
And Adam has got free plans out there. So this is the Pico paddle you mentioned.
Yep.
And for a long time, this was kind of unobtainium. He stopped. I don't know if it was COVID or what. He stopped coming to Hamfest. So I do carry this one. This one stays in my TX500 bag. But here it is. Basically, it's this small. You know how big basically your finger is, right?
Yeah.
And
it slides out.
It slides out.
Now, what I like about that type is because when I travel, the same as you, and that's what I'm going to be looking for is a key that that I can literally just throw in my bag and not worry about it breaking.
Right, and there's a couple out there. There's one, check out the reviews. There's one that's a little gummy. I don't like it. You'll find the one you like. This one I like. It's very stiff. I'm not calling anybody out. So let's see here.
Congrats to Chris. Got his T-shirt for 12 months, Biglet.
Let's see if I can.
They're working.
Get it working. Well,
Of course, nothing works on a live. You know that.
No.
That's the rule.
That is true.
Yeah, nothing
Okay,
works
so
on
he's
live
in.
stream. Come on.
Things tend to break and fail on live.
So he's in chat. He might be in your stream, Bill.
Right.
But let's
okay right there.
yeah, let's see if he's. Is it working? There you go. Because
So this is the Pico paddle.
I copied
I'm not
that.
showing it very well.
he was at the last temp fair, I picked this up. I picked up one of his antenna things. So I don't know. Is he just not doing? Man, maybe he can comment there on your stream. Maybe he's just not doing paddles anymore. Is that what it's down to?
I'm not sure. He does a paddle very similar to this, and I have it, but I don't have it with me.
Okay.
So Adam is a CW guy, and he likes tiny things. He's known for his tiny radios and his tiny paddles. So Adam has paddle just like that. And there's other guys too that I'm not, Ara, and there's other guys that I've forgotten about. I'm sorry, forgive me. Adam will throw them in the chat. I'm sure he will. He can mention the other people who develop stuff for CW for radios. One of them is, and my brain is totally forgetting, this paddle right here. So this can be a backup paddle, or it can be the paddle that you're going to use. It's basically a circuit board, I believe some brass, and some 3D printed parts. And if I plug it into the radio, there's an adapter especially for this radio. Yeah. So if you can see, there's two paddles, one on each side, that are manipulated. And some people carry this as just a backup. I have it as a backup. And some people use it. This is the small, tiny amount that they're going to stick in their backpack to use as a paddle.
Oh, he said that's N6ARA, Tim, and then Adam said it.
Ara.
Okay, so that's this one right here, right? Should I get it larger here? N6ARA tiny paddle jack assembled.
Yep. There's there's different models.
Oh, it's not coming up.
There's different models.
There's Ashi paddle. Got quite a few different options here.
Don dropped it. Dropped the link.
Thanks, Don.
N6ARA.com.
And for some reason, I can't get this to click on. So check his site out. Got a cool little one here. These Ashi paddle, like a compact little paddle. Looks probably something I wouldn't have to worry about throwing it somewhere.
Right. Now this is another one that stays in my bag because it's so small. This is
right
Vince VE6LK.
Yep.
Ham Smarter with Vince.
Yep.
Oh, that's different. This is VK3IL. I have a different one.
So
let's go to it. VE6.
VE6LK Ham Smarter with Vince.
Must be his website here.
YouTube page.
This doesn't have a link to it. Go ahead and talk about it, because that's the one I was interested in, because I've seen you use that one.
So this is a touch pad. I'm going to say touch because some are capacitive and some aren't capacitive. So there's, again, Adam can explain this. It's a touch paddle. So this is the one that I plug in when I plug into my computer to work with my remote radio. This is the one. Oh,
geez, thanks, Don. I lose my voice.
There we go.
Here it is right here. So it's basically your finger is completing the connection between some wires there on one side and then the other.
Sure.
Right? Isn't that what it is? The way it looks.
Or is it is it sensing touch? There's
is it a sensor? Okay. I was thinking it was contact of the metal with your finger. But yeah, maybe it's just a sensor, which makes more sense.
Well, that's kind of like that brass one that I was playing with of Coleman's.
Coleman's, yeah.
Yeah, see, this is one
you
I
had
was
to have your
interested
palm
in.
on the bottom, and you connect the top.
That was conductive.
Right.
Conductive. Yeah, some are capacitive and some are conductive. I'm not sure about this one. So it's a touch paddle. So
I think Adam just said it.
Just look at it. It's a bunch of.
Okay, V6LK kit.
You're making a connection there.
Adam says the VK3IL paddle is a resistive pressure sensor paddle.
There. See, you have to talk to someone smarter than me. Get them on the channel.
That compared to like a regular paddle would seem a little more tedious with me because you're dealing with a much smaller area.
There's a little bit of a learning curve to use these, and if your hands are dry, if your hands are sweaty, if your hands are dry, they don't. A regular physical paddle always responds well, whether your hands are wet or dry or whatever. So this is the modern Morse. This is actually, it's not black.
Let's pull that one up here. I got that one up.
This is the zombie key that, and I have two. I have the nameless orange one.
Right here.
And then when Mike did this one, again, this one lives in my truck. I just happen to have it in here tonight because my truck is outside. So this is a zombie key.
So he doesn't have those for sale. They were limited, like he said. So I can't show you that one in a big screen here, but this is the one. This is actually the one I'm leaning towards as far as durable, all metal, handcrafted. But I just got to wait. They're all sold out. So I sent him an email asking we need to have them in stock again.
Oh, they're not cheap.
Yeah, they're not cheap. But I want something.
$250 a piece.
Yeah, the zombie one was even more, but I want something that's going to last. I don't want.
See, and that's the issue I have with a lot of my keys is I learned I
you can
carry my Vibraplex brass racer around, and I constantly have to kind of retweak it, retune it, and that's why this MFJ one that I have, this bench, what do you call it, bencher style key. I don't want to transport that at all. That stays on my desk, so I don't have to sit there and readjust it over time.
Once you've been doing it for a while, you're going to hear everyone talk and you're going to form your own opinions. And you may find you have a paddle that you adore. And then you'll hear someone say, I hate that thing. And then you'll hear another person say they love such and such. And you're like, man, I didn't like that too much. It's like models of cars. I mean, at some point, I have one Bengali, and it's not a fancy one. It's the Bengali Adventure. It's tiny. Again, I like everything to be able to move fast with me.
Right.
So it's the Bengali Adventure. It's a dual paddle. There's a single paddle as well. It sits on my table at home on a big, heavy piece of metal. It's got magnets in it, or the base has magnets in it. And I love that paddle. And I imagine if I spent a bunch more and got a better one, I'd like it too. But I live in an RV, so I need and like small.
Yeah, who mentioned it here? Bricker, I think, mentioned the Bama keys. I've heard people like these.
Yeah.
He said he's Silent Key, but it looks like someone's still making them. Here's a compact one, and they look very well made. And I've heard a lot of good reports on that one as well.
I've heard very good things. And I think I used Charlie's once, and I wanted one, and I couldn't get my hands on it. And that's kind of what sent me to Modern Morse, and I'm happy I got the modern Morse. It fits me. But I heard someone saying, I hate that key. Okay.
The Modern Morse one?
I like it. Yeah, I like it. It works for me. It's never failed me yet. So
yeah, this is the one I'm leaning towards. And I need to get something portable ASAP because actually I can wait till February because I'm not flying I'm flying this week, then I don't fly till next month. I'm on vacation, so I do have about a month. But I thought maybe this is what I do at the next big ham fair: is check out keys, get a feel for them, and then make a decision.
And
but
there's
I really
pedals.
like this one.
There's pedals that I don't even know about. So you'll see them at Dayton and Orlando. So
the first one is Orlando, right? February, I think.
Well,
or is it January?
Sports Fest is kind of the first one, and then Orlando.
What is that? I have. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was keeping Bill as the main screen because he was kind of presenting. I don't know why it's not moving me.
There you got to drag it.
There's Adam. The resistive pressure sensors are only sensitive near the center of the sensor. It doesn't detect touch at the edges. Other than that quirk, they work great.
Okay. Yeah, it's not. I'm trying to drag myself over. It's not working.
You had it there for a second.
You went over and then you went back.
There we go. Okay. So, and my mic, it's supposed to disappear. It's too close, I think.
So
there we go.
Make the commitment to start, CW. I remember, so this is the QMX. Years ago, he had the QCX, and I bought the QCX, and it was each band, you had to have a different radio. So I bought the QCX 30 to force me into doing CW or to motivate me. I mean, I could have always just left the radio at home, but just to motivate me, whatever it takes to motivate you, start. And don't measure yourself against any damn body else because it doesn't work that way.
So at home, I've got it set. I've got my straight key because I am going to do what Long Island Club suggests when I do that. But I've also got the bencher or the MFJ, the bencher look-alike. And then I've got this MCT I put together. There's a video on this a while back, and it works pretty good actually. And I was, as far as practicing, like we were talking about earlier about different learning methods, right? And so I was setting it up, and I finally found. So my words per minute is 20/12. It's got a key delay. So you choose training mode, level 1 KM, and then you just start keying, and you got to I already forgot. See, K is what? Oh, that's too fast. That's too fast.
That's K. Oh, sorry.
So there, and it'll give you a little score here, 71% correct. And that's kind of CW Academy is similar. So is the others. You start with level 1 or whatever, and it's two letters, and then the next level adds a letter or two. So I found this one really interesting, and I finally got the setting I like. So this is what I'll be practicing with. But I'd like to get a small key and take this with me when I travel, and then use this for practice. Was kind of the thought.
And there's been several mentions of Morse Mania.
This is my dog trainer. This way I'll learn CW and also shock and vibrate dogs when they act up.
That's horrible.
Well, it's on Hiker here.
I don't have it tight enough to actually shock them. The vibrates enough. They start shaking their head like, what's this thing vibrating on my neck? Oh, I'm just trying to keep them from freaking out every time dogs walk behind our yard.
Yeah.
It works. They get it. The vibrates more than enough. Anyway.
Hey, Paul, just real quick.
Yeah.
Adam is saying that all of this stuff is available on printables for free for anybody that wants to use.
Okay,
all you 3D printer guys.
Thought I mentioned that. Yes, Adam puts all of his paddles out for you to grab them on printables. He's like that. He shares, and he cooks a mean campsite burrito.
All right, hold on.
I'll tell you what.
Pull up his channel here.
Thursday, the video I released today, we filmed Thursday on New Year's Day, and I got to use one of those printable small CW paddles.
That was cool.
That thing was fun. That thing was awesome.
That was
I was
cool.
like, you got to hold on to it, but I mean, it was just perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a new toy I got that I found watching other people on YouTube, and it's a jeweler's block or workbench block,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a kind of a heavy piece of metal.
Is that for magnet base?
Yes, the bottom has a nice piece of sticky rubberish stuff, and the paddles stick to it.
Nice.
Cool. I like that.
Nice.
So that's even travelable as well.
Well, it stays in my truck, but I could or my bag's already too heavy.
Yeah.
But yes, it could go with me if I needed it. But since I'm using this handheld paddle when I travel, I don't. But when I go out to the park, this is a nice thing to have. Jeweler's block or bench block, whatever they call them.
Yep. That's why I like that. Well, even some of these 3D printed ones as well, is you can hold. When I watch you do CW or someone else do CW, the Ham Radio Duo or whoever, I like that you can, those little small ones, you can hold the sides and just key it, right?
Yes, because I get nervous and tense, and I would knock the damn thing off the table.
Yeah. So if you don't want to carry the weighted thing around, that's what I like about those. Just hold the side and just casually, paddle away. So, what kind of connector? Wait, is this for which connector are we talking about? Oh, thing's still beeping. Which connector were you talking about, Chris? Let me know.
He was talking about the connector you plugged into your trainer that you had there.
Oh, well, that's because this.
It's a converter for 3.5 and
that's because this plugs into my 101D normally,
and then you just knocked it
and
down.
I had to convert it down.
Yeah, I got a few of those lying around.
So the one I get is going to be 3.5 mil because I'm going to use it mostly with my IC705.
Yep.
So, okay, let's see. So that is. Let me go to Adam's. So this is Adam's page. Whoop,
yeah, there it is right there. That very first one right there.
Got rid of everybody. So this one here. So
That's
this
one
is
I used.
So again, this is Adam offering the STL files for those who want to print things, which is great, right? He's created these things, but he's offering it for free if you want to print it yourself. And that's why, I also enjoy supporting them as well. I could make an antenna, but he had one of these left, I think 20 meter. And so I bought it too, because, it's good to support these guys that are creative and actually making these products as well. So I bought his antenna as well, but I may mess around and maybe print out some of these too. This is great, Adam. So thank you for providing that.
That's the very key I enjoyed at the POTA event. I mean, I loved it. It was real easy to work. And look, he's got it with a strap. That's kind of a cool setup.
Yeah, this is when you're flying your F-22 or F-35, and when you're in a barrel roll, you want to Morse code somebody.
Lose your key, right?
Since you no longer need your
honestly, I would love that setup. The strap with that.
I like this.
It's a small little thing, and it's perfect.
The mini microphone. I remember seeing this on someone's channel. I can't remember who.
Yeah,
that's very cool.
Was
it Josh?
MRD.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So some good ideas here. Nice winders with a Velcro strap. 40 meter vertical coil. It's awesome. So this is what I love. This is why my favorite thing is just the community. Like, I'm not a programmer. I can't program things, but all the stuff like World Radio League and these things that everyone's coming out with is just awesome.
Yep.
And then stuff like this where they've created and taken the time to do these things and still offering these things free. If you got a printer, just
share
print
them.
yourself.
Yeah. Create them and share them.
That's very cool. I didn't even see this one.
Pretty cool.
Protect your coax. Just screw that thing on the end, and it's awesome. I've been buying those expensive green things.
Right.
So anyway, yeah, that's cool.
Find someone to print me.
Did I put that link? I put the link in here, right? Yeah. Okay, it's in there.
Yeah.
So that's on printables.
Very cool.
Yeah. So I did earlier today. I thought, well, let me just look at some other keys, and I put in. I can't remember what I did a search for, like smallest or toughest CW keys for portable ops, and it pulled these up. So it pulled up a few of them. So, definitely search, find the ones that work for you. There's the Bama key with the magnetic pad that looks similar to the one you got. There's that one, the pressure one. Got some that fold away. But yeah, so, just there's Adam's page right there. Adam in action. Any other questions or comments in there? K9KJ. This is let me pull his page up. Oops, that's the wrong one.
I'm studying for my extra right now, and then I'm going to be studying more CW stuff. So I started doing the CW just because the extra stuff was starting to get through my head. But
night, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Later, Vaughn.
Take care, Vaughn and Julie. Good night, guys.
Take it easy, Vaughn.
Let me bring up TJ's YouTube here, because I'm going to have TJ come on here. I met TJ at the Ham Fair. This is who I was talking about when the stream started today. Let me bring up his webpage. And I'm going to have him on here soon. But check out his YouTube channel. He's CW. That's all he does. That I'm aware of.
I think he's a contester too.
He's big time CW guy. So we're going to have him on. We're going to see his journey and his suggestions and comments. But you can get those right now. Going to his page and checking out what he has here. He has CW course. He got I don't have my screen on. CW course, CW showcase. Talks about the bencher here, paddles. Tons of information on CW. Here's one here. Which CW key should I buy? So there's some good information there. Check that out. Another lesson on CW. So there's lots of resources out there. But we'll have TJ on later this month or February, whenever we can work it out. Yeah. So I recognize the call sign. I don't always recognize call signs, but good to see you, TJ. He went to the Ham Fair and the ICOM factory tour. He was with me, so that was kind of cool. Let's see. There was something else I was going to bring up. I don't think I saved the page because I had to reboot, so we'll just skip that. Does anybody have anything else? Let me check the duo's email. Okay, so we've got a guy in our club that does CW Academy. We'll see if he's willing to come on. He'll be another one I'll bring on. But again, the channel challenge this year, and I guess I'm just using my own challenge to myself to put it out there, is learn CW, improve CW in some way, or POTA CW, contest with it more, whatever it might be. Wherever you are at it, just and there's a lot of people to get an extra and stuff, so don't, get your extra first. Everyone's got their own goals, but that's going to kind of be the goal, and I'm going to have quite a few CW videos and live streams gathering information from those who know more. And maybe occasionally I'll put a video out of me practicing and doing something maybe.
And I want to show another channel here.
Mm-hmm.
Ditwit Portable Radio. I mentioned in the beginning, but this guy does POTA in the North Texas area. Paul and I ran into him when we were doing a POTA. He's got an excellent channel. If you just want to learn how to copy, he just shows the process, and then you can listen in as he's making these contacts. He's really a good channel just to listen to try to copy the code on it.
Well, if you guys ran into him, is he still going to be making videos?
They were driving really slow.
Well, when Paul and I met him, he had about 30 subscribers. He's now at 527. I think he can easily be pushed past 1,000. I mean, he's got a really good channel there.
Yeah. Hey, welcome, Robert. Digital Rancher joined us.
Hey, what's up, Rob?
There's another great channel. He always does some great stuff.
Yes, he does.
He's okay, Mom? I didn't see it. So. Where is he?
I think he's on Bill's stream.
They're over on Bill's. Bill's got all the other guys. If we ain't seeing them, they're over on Bill's side.
Okay. If they chat though, it should pop up in the chat I'm looking at here. I don't see it yet.
It does.
Yeah, he's there.
But,
I see him.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
I gotta leave for work, guys. It's great seeing you.
All right, Chris. Chris' channel is Chris.
Great to have you, sir.
Chris Radio and Life. Check out his channel as well. He's starting to put more out.
Watch out for the live streams from the park. got one yesterday on 15 meters, got 15 contacts. It was pretty cool, pretty quick.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm going to be switching computer except for my Surface over to Linux. I will be no longer dealing with wind blows. I've had enough. I have had enough. I want to take my computer and throw it out the window as it is. So I will be buying a new desktop, and I'll be putting Linux Mint on it, and then I'll be running 73 Linux on laptops for Ham Radio stuff. So I'll be putting out a lot of videos on that stuff. So
very cool.
But we'll see you guys later. 73. Have a good first day back at work tomorrow if they go back tomorrow.
I went back Friday.
Take care, Chris.
I wasn't off last month.
Hey, Chris, I was off 2 weeks and I don't want to go back tonight.
Same. Later.
See you, Chris.
If you guys you guys on the stream, if you can just drop your link in the private chat, I'll make sure it gets out here before we leave. Then I don't have to search them all. Let me drop Chris's real quick though. So definitely, guys, go check out the channel, support the community, support the guys that are taking the time to record their journey, their POTAs, whatever it is they may do. It always gives me something to watch. I don't watch TV anymore. I pretty much just watch YouTube. And so
same here.
The more videos that people put out, the more entertainment I have to watch. So that's Chris's there.
That's another thing. I heard someone say something about watching POTA videos. And I'll tell you what, there's a lot to learn there, even SSB. So, I was looking at this new operator working, and you could tell the person was new, but trying to learn. If you want to get an idea of what the rhythm is for operating a pilot or operating POTA or making it happen, listening to a POTA video is a world of information. And especially for CW, I used to put, Thomas Witherspoon, K4SWL, he does fantastic videos and I still listen to him. I don't even watch him. He may show the park or his setup or whatever, but I've seen it 100 times. I know what he's going to do. I just listen to it and I decode along with him, and I can stop his video, back it up, and listen again, and it gives me an opportunity to practice decoding.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good idea.
So I kind of run when I get a pilot every once in a while, I kind of run it the way I learned. Hey, K9KJ, how you doing? Yeah, we did. And I remember that. So he just commented in the chat. I run my CW activation the way he runs his, or how I learned, and I like it that way. For instance, he answers the call sign, then they send, they exchange the protocol. So it's basically, what's your call sign? Your call sign, you are 559, North Carolina, back to you. And then they send the signal report. And then at the end, he says, thank you. And he says, whatever your state was, thank you, North Carolina, 73. He gives his call sign again, and dit. I hate when I am hunting POTA and the guy never, and I mean never, I don't mean every time, but never sends his call sign. To me, that's an indication that you don't want me to call you because I don't know it's you. Oh, well, just look at the POTA page. Yeah, look at the POTA page and see how many times two people are operating on the same frequency. And you can hear one. They can't hear each other because they're separate parts of the country. You can hear one, but you don't know which one you're hearing because he won't or she won't send the call sign.
Yep.
So, sorry about the soapbox. Anyway, the point was listening to POTA videos gives you, if you need it, an opportunity to learn to decode and to learn how an activation is run.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch POTA videos, and that's kind of how I learned to get a rhythm for POTA.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah.
Same here, Sean.
Well, I will say you brought up SSB. You're right. That's a good way to learn a rhythm. But everybody works a pile up different. So
yes,
don't get frustrated.
Correct.
Yep.
Don't get frustrated if you can't work it like what you heard.
Right.
No, take your time. Take your time.
Yeah,
Take your time.
That's a muscle you have to
Right.
work. But
Very much.
Yep. Yep. I agree.
I mean, there's sometimes I'll work a pile up. I'll only take one call sign at a time. I might lose the entire pile up, but usually when I'm doing that, I'm going to have kind of a Ragchew as I take each person anyways. I'm not after numbers.
Yeah. Sometimes I look at mine and I'm like, man, that was rude. You know, I just rushed them off. It's like, why am I rushing? Hey, how you doing? Thanks. You have a great signal. Slow down a little bit. Everybody does it differently. You're right, Dave.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead, Paul.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Dave. Go finish.
I was gonna say I went out New Year's Day and did it down at the lake. I got a video that'll be coming out. I forgot some stuff and had to overcome and adapt with my antenna. But I did I got like 44 contacts that day. But it was a beautiful day in Southwest Missouri. You do not normally get to run around in a short sleeve shirt on January 1st down at the lake.
Nope.
So I was out enjoying the day and having a good day with the pilot. If I'd have been just going after numbers, I know I could have done over 100 contacts that day.
Yeah.
But I went out and had a blast doing POTA.
Yep, I was out there too.
Ham Radio Duo has joined us. Welcome.
Michael and I
we'll have them. Yeah, we'll have them on the show.
Paul was out.
Yeah, I was out just on my own. The grasslands was a bit far, my opinion, to drive for me, but
It was bad. It's an hour. It wasn't bad. It was
James just said, does everyone know that the IC705 in no break-in mode is a great tool to learn sending? And a lot of radios do that. That's true.
Yep.
A lot of radios.
Right
This radio, I have it in no break-in. So if people are, you don't have the antenna attached. I have it.
Yeah.
It's not transmitting.
Yep.
Bricker, you make a good point.
Good to know.
Showing your failures in POTA. Yep. I got shorts on fit my failures.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got an entire video on it. One of my first videos. It wound up being a good activation that day, but everything about the video went wrong.
Well, this last one I didn't even activate. I made one contact VHF and Papa John's Pizza, that whiskey for Papa John's Pizza guy. And,
yeah, that was.
I responded to him. I said, "You got the Kentucky Fried 5 local disc jockey here," but and then I made one on the 5.2 on 2 meter, and that was it because I was too busy filming everything.
You uploaded those logs, didn't you, Michael? Those contacts.
Those two, I did not, and I have not I have not uploaded the log for the previous photo.
Exactly.
Hey, Paul, I have the file to do it. Honestly, I've been slammed for time recently, so
I do it at the park before I leave.
I normally do it as soon as I get home that day.
Well, see, the problem with the problem with the previous POTA and was I got the smart idea to stream on TikTok at the same time I was filming. So my phone was doing TikTok, and that's where I normally log on. So I don't have another device.
You young kids in your
TikTok.
I am brand new on TikTok, and
it works.
It's this man right here.
It works. It's nice.
It was this man right here that got me started.
It's fun.
I will admit this: when I put some on TikTok, it gets 100 views in 30 minutes, and YouTube might take a day.
Yeah, because it's so short. Yeah.
Michael, go ahead. That's still no excuse to not have them uploaded. Those hunters, whether you got a successful, and it's not a failed activation, everybody calls it failed, whether you got the true successful activation or you just made contacts, the hunter deserves that credit.
All right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think DNA. I predominantly hunt, and I'm predominantly relying on the activator to post so that I get credit. So You know, the other thing about POTA that I like, especially those, well, I can't do like Ham Radio do a CW, but I saw them on FT8 and I couldn't get, okay, guys, I forget whose call has the FFF, which one has that call, but
Mike.
It's Mike. Okay. So
Mike's.
it popped up in FT8.
FFF?
I think it ended in FFF, was it?
Which, you mean Becky and Mike?
Yeah, it popped up.
Doesn't Dude have a call sign with a triple F as well?
Or am I thinking of someone else? N4FFF is Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, that's Mike. So it popped up on the my Ham alert that he was doing FT8, and I'm like, okay, well, I can't get him with CW. He's actually an FT8, but I couldn't. I didn't see him on my waterfall, so unfortunately, I didn't get him. But what I like about people when they get on do a POTA, like POTA Power, practically every day this week, is it gets me on the radio when I don't think about getting on the radio. I'm like, oh, okay, let's see if I can QSO him today. So, and it's a struggle. I've only gotten POTA Power, I think, once. For some reason, I think their spool antenna hates me because I hear everybody else, and their volume is very low. It's not necessarily noise. They're just very low, and I can't QSO them. So,
I hate that when I see a certain activator and I want to get them, and I go jump on the frequency and don't hear them, but I hear every hunter that's chasing them.
Look at that. So we've got W9FFF. Mike is N4FFF.
Dude
is
Whiskey 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Mike is N4FFF.
Okay. Now that's the first time I'd seen his pop up on Ham Alert because it was FT8. Anyway. So yeah, look forward to TJ coming on here later in the next month or so. Ham Radio Duo coming on, talking more CW. It's going to be a lot of CW this year. I'm not pushing preparedness videos and live streams to the side. I will be doing a couple of video series. One series, a few videos on. I am going to remember if I talked a few weeks ago. I talked about not getting the kind of the pre-made cheap 72-hour go kits because they're cheaply made. And let me show you real quick here.
What'd you find?
So what I did was, and this will be a video in and of itself. This
Grouch
container is three of those emergency essentials cheap backpacks. I just emptied them out into this, and I'm going to go through. There's things that are expired like 17 years ago. And then there are things that last forever.
I'm sure it's still fun.
Like these things, I threw these things in there. Guess what the expiration date of this Mountain House meal is?
Do those things expire?
2048.
Yeah.
That's why I bought a freeze dryer because I'm making my own now.
I have a bunch of so I have food, the appropriate amount of food in my Go 72-hour bag because of you, Paul. So I'm watching him like, it's bugging me. I got to do it. So
yeah, the granola bars I had in there were expired, and
so
I know they're probably still okay.
They're still good,
but
when you're hungry,
I mentioned in there something. A lot of it's cheap stuff. There's some good things. There's a 100-hour candle, some things, but this is that thing I was talking about. The tent that was in there. Look at that. Look at the tent. It's gonna be hard to see it, but this is not a tent. You're not going to survive in this tent. I'm sorry. It's just not going to work.
One of those tarps that you just kind of
it's a flat poncho. That's what it is.
And keep the rain.
So I mean, you could cover stuff and keep things dry, but you are not going to sleep in this, especially with two kids in the middle of, whatever.
Although they look
happy, but they might be looking at a TV watching Minecraft or something. I'm not sure.
I've actually got a story about a tent like that.
But you know what else is still good? I guarantee this is still good.
Oh yeah, that's that single ply.
I bought these things probably 20 years ago, and I bet that's still good.
That's not that rapidly. What is it?
Rapidly dissolving.
Yeah, rapidly dissolving toilet paper.
I don't know. Well, that's true. It could be a little more moisture.
The job.
Use it and find out.
So yeah, so look forward to that. I try to balance both. I do a little more ham radio, I think, than I do preparedness. So I need to get more preparedness, but don't shirk preparedness. You can always be working on that. Just always improve it. Just like Bill said he did. Just look over your stuff, improve it, kind of expand it. If you've got 2 weeks supply, try to expand it. to 3 or 4 weeks supply this year, just to add a few more things. But anyway,
it's one of those things, just like CW, that you're constantly working on.
Yeah.
Just make a commitment to start. Hey, Grouch, how you doing, man?
Good to see you, Grouch.
So Grouch.
And look for things to upgrade your equipment too sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's flashlights, knives, tents, whatever it is. If you get something newer and better comes out, which it always is, look at upgrading it.
Well, I want to thank everybody for coming on, especially Bill, giving us expanding our minds with his knowledge of the CW universe. I watch his videos. He keeps them relatively short too, so it's not something you have to sit for an hour and a half. Sit there and watch him, and it's just him making contacts. So it he makes it look like he's not talking a lot. He introduces himself, then he does and then he ends it, and it's just kind of one of those just to relax and watch and listen. And if you're learning CW, like he was saying earlier, or someone was saying, I think, learning through watching other POTAs and other CWs, seeing how you copy them as well. So check out his channel. Let me drop his channel. We are working on trying to get him viewed hours. Let me see if I get the right. It was the second one you gave me, right, Bill?
No, I think
or was it the first one?
Wait, I'll send it to you right now.
Okay. Like I said earlier, and do this with any channel that you want to support. Click on their playlist, let their playlist run while you're doing something else, in your kitchen or at your desk or wherever your computer or phone is, and get their viewed hours up. That's something that helps the channel grow, is getting past the viewed hours, and then they can do,
I think they
can start collecting a little bit from, well, that's your YouTube, but you had a playlist.
Oh, my playlist.
Yeah,
that was the second one I sent you.
Okay. Let me put that one out. That's the one I want to put out.
I'll send that to you again as well.
All right.
But you probably already have it. So
I got it. This one here. So click that sometime you're sitting at your desk and let it play, help his channel out. Do the same with other channels that you like to support. And because I can't be a member of every channel, so sometimes I rotate my memberships to support the different channels. But and I really like doing gifted memberships. This is just fun, and then I like to try to see if I gift myself. But getting YouTube channels.
I think they do, Doug.
What's that?
Yes, Doug, they do.
I think Doug was asking if live streams count towards viewed hours.
Yes, they do. So if a YouTuber wants viewed hours, they need to create a playlist and get those playlists out. So watch the playlist, get them over 4,000 hours, because then they're actually they can get ad revenue. So that's for you just watching their channel, whether you have premium or not, it helps the channel monetarily to some extent with ads.
So let me say thank you because I was forever at 1935. So you look at the analytics on YouTube and they say in the last year you've had X, and they count 365 degrees back. And I was at 1935, 1950, 1935. So I bumped up to 2080, and that's because you guys are watching, and I appreciate it. Just watch.
There you go. Yep. So, it helps. And I don't, most, if not all of us, we're not doing this for the money, because there's not a lot of money in it until you're getting 60, 70, 80, 100,000 or more, maybe. We do it because we enjoy it. We're sharing an experience. We're sharing whatever it is. CW, POTA. Someone mentioned the new channel. She doesn't know anything, and she admits it. However, somehow she passed all 3 tests in 2 weeks, so that's pretty impressive.
And got
5,000 subs. Yeah, in 3 days with 2 videos. So
I looked at that and I said, "Wow."
Yeah. Yeah,
wow.
But it made me want to just shut my channel down.
My point with that is that it takes time to do stuff. It takes time to when Bill. Let's take Bill. Just going to focus on Bill here. Everybody does the same kind of thing, though. Bill goes out and does a CW, right? He does a CW POTA. If he's live streaming or something, he's also bringing live streaming equipment, a camera, a phone, a tripod, a mic, this, or that. So when I go do POTA, I don't do it as often as others like Bill. I have a whole nother backpack or box that's just streaming gear. So it does take time, and an easy way to support the channels, if you can't, do memberships, is help them get that 4,000 hours. So I really suggest playing the channels you support playlists, and you are supporting them by doing that. I just want to get that out there. So.
The live stream.
Thanks,
live
Paul.
You're
Thank you.
Definitely taking a lot. Even shooting videos, you don't take as much equipment out, but you still got cameras and everything else out that you're using.
Yeah.
Live stream, you feel like you're taking half your house.
Yeah. And hopefully there's not ads. I've turned ads off.
Yes, she does.
Adam.
She does.
What's that? Well, yeah, you're right, Adam.
She has over.
Yeah,
she does.
Adam, we were trying to be nice.
She went.
Yeah,
she got 3,000 subs overnight.
Yeah, she had.
There's also another way to get subs. For those who don't know, you can do promotions. You can pay Google to put your name and your videos out there, and that she may have done that too to get it out there on everybody's stream.
It's advertising.
Here's something I learned though, that I learned the hard way. So I did a promotion on 2 videos. I did a promotion on the MP because I know they like that radio in Europe as well. And man, I got the most views I ever got, and that was I was looking at the YouTube information, and those hours don't count toward watch hours.
No.
So I was throwing money away because I wasn't looking for subscribers.
Yeah.
I was looking for watch time hours, and I did get them, but they don't count. So and it's only 3,000 to get the first level of
to do memberships.
Super chats and memberships.
Super chats,
4,000 is
working
you
towards
can open the store and blah blah blah.
Yeah, Jody has a perfect comment. As his doctor says, at your age, any stream is a good stream.
Amen, brother.
Hey, Greg. Greg is
and
in
hello
there.
to Greg. Good to see Greg. Greg's another channel. He does POTA, or is it POTA, or just it's POTA, right? Or just
he does POTA sometimes. His thing is more
POTA. He does mostly
sometimes
live streams.
sometimes he just is on the radio live streaming, and if you
hanging
want
he does mostly hanging out playing radio, I think.
Just playing radio. And if you want to hear
with boys,
if you want to hear good audio, Greg is the man. So check his channel out as well.
I tend to agree with Adam on that new channel. I don't think she paid for subs.
No, I'm not saying
look what Elle did.
She doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Right. Look what Elle did when she's on Frequency first started.
True.
Yeah.
She exploded too, but like you'd said in the comments, that family first. So as long as everything's okay, I understand family first.
Yeah.
When I first got my license, besides the sad hams, it was family that made me step back a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's a balancing act. So, and all this discussion, really, I got into this off topic from CW and everything is one, you can support channels without having to pay for memberships and super chats. And that's by giving them viewed hours to get them to the ad level. And then 2, it's just watching them, because once they hit the ad level, you're watching them, or your premium monthly payment. Like I'm premium. I don't see ads, but there is some calculation, small amount that does go to channels from premium membership views. So there are ways to do it.
45 said, you're absolutely right, Paul. 45 says, so if you have your own channel, put your own playlist on a loop when you go to bed every night. Does not work.
Not work.
They look at the IP address.
Yeah, they know it's you. You can't come
see
from your
the
account or
the worst
your
part
IP.
is on that situation, I can't even have my wife get an account and do it.
Yeah.
Because unless I set up a VPN and have her
you could do
bounce
VPN
the IP address,
Yeah.
because if they look at my IP address, they'll think it's me watching on her computer.
Yeah, but I want it for real. I don't want to game it. You know what I'm saying? I want it for real.
That's and I know the way to do it is I just got to start putting more content out.
Just put it out.
The more content you do.
Yeah.
And when I stepped it up a
I
bit,
try to commit to one
my
video a
hours
week.
also stepped up too.
Well, and that's why I try to put out the playlists, and we helped, Michael got his finally. And so it's legit, other people are watching it. We're just trying to get other people to watch it. And you'll come across content that you may have missed, a live stream or a video. And you say, oh, I missed this one. It was a good one. So
I about putting the live streams in a playlist because I didn't think they'd count.
They do.
Initially, I didn't think they did, but they do.
No, not necessarily the first play of it, but after
no, I'm talking about
rewatching.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All the live streams I've done, setting them up in a playlist.
I thought those minutes counted.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, it's a regular
when people
video.
are actually, when people are watching this stream right here.
Yes.
These minutes won't apply until after the video has posted.
Correct. Yeah, after it's done. Because they can't, because they don't know when the stream's going to end.
Yeah, that's true. Like, it's not like live minutes calculated. They calculate everything like 2, 3, 4 days. Sometimes it takes time. But anyway, we got way off topic. Just support the channels in whatever way you can support, whether it's viewed, memberships, super chats, whatever it is. Just support the channels because it does take time. I don't even put a lot of videos out there like Mike and some of these other guys, and it takes time. I spent 3 hours today just making thumbnails, descriptions. I put out what was that video I put out today? 3 minutes. That took me a couple hours.
Yeah, it was about 3 or 4 minutes.
It takes time. And so just support those channels out there. And I think most of us do. We support Robert, Digital Rancher's got some great stuff. Grouch has some great stuff. So, anyway.
Yep.
Well, let's, Jimmy, you got anything coming up, or do you have a regular schedule of things you do? You want to let everybody know?
I do. Yeah. So I drop a video every Tuesday at 2:30 Central. This Tuesday, I got a video coming out with me and another Paul. Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Kilo the Southern Ham. So when I was going to Florida for Christmas, he was cool enough to reach out to me and say, hey, if you got time, swing into this park and we can knock out a quick POTA activation. So I did, and man, I got in there and he had it all set up and we ran his radio. We just he has a little adapter, so I plugged my 891 mic in and he was running his 891 mic, and we didn't even have to pass the mic. We knocked it out like 17, 18 contacts in just a few minutes. But I got that video coming out. And then I have a video coming out on the 13th, a follow-up video to my UV5R Mini, where I tested it because I screwed up the test. So I want to make it right. But thanks to Ape got with me and showed me the light. So might be surprised.
I'm going in order of links here. Sean?
Well, videos are coming back out. Shorts are coming back out. We're having fun, and we're trying to do some
Hey, there he is. He's in the chat.
Start trying to do some more POTAs here while I got some downtime for some things. And yeah, that's about it. Got some projects working on, and goal. I put one more goal up there. I want to try and get my channel to 500 by the end of the year. So
nice. Yeah, the comment Ham Radio do there, it's labor of love. It is. We, like I said, we do it because we wanted to do it. We enjoy it. So
yes, and we like to share what we're doing.
Yeah, I didn't think I had anything to offer. Michael talked me into it. I just started talking online, and I thought, well, this is a cool community. I want to start bringing people together and talking about ham radio and preparedness, and it's built. It's growing. I love it. I love the community. So it's awesome.
That's how I got started in mine.
Hillbilly, what's up, Dave?
Oh, not a whole bunch. That's one thing I'm doing. I can't say I'm going to be doing it every week like Jimmy, but I am going to get better at dropping more content. I want to get back to doing learning. Well, especially with my job doing IT, I never know when I'm going to get called for work or any of that stuff.
Same.
But I want to start doing more videos. I was starting to do some digital series and Pi-Star series for local hams. I think I'm gonna still put some of those out, but I want to start doing more to help local hams. And I also probably gonna get back to doing some live POTAs, doing some live activations, and just having fun. My goal this year is to get extra and have fun with ham radio again. I mean, I've had my license for almost 32 years now, and it got to a point year before last where I almost gave it up again. It wasn't, and it was local situations here, and I'm not going to get into that, but it wasn't being fun anymore. Well, since I've got back into POTA and started doing stuff, helping new hams, amateur radios became fun to me again, and that's what I want it to be this year.
Yeah, and you're going to be at more, so I'll see you at more. I think I'm.
Yep.
But I am going with my wife. We'll be there together. That's because it's close. It's a nice drive for both of us. And we like go camping together. But it's a fun time. So I can't remember when we're going, but if I go a day or two early, it'd be good to get out and do at least one POTA with you.
Okay. Yeah, just let me know.
Oh yeah,
I'll make sure
what day we're going.
I don't know if you got my phone number, but I'll drop it in the Discord to you.
Okay. Yeah, just DM me in the Discord. Let's see, Douglas. You got anything coming out? Get your butt back over here. Stop working on your shack.
Yeah, ADHD live channel is already taken. But yeah, I'm going to start doing more stuff with Linux HF, Linux stuff, and CW, and I haven't done anything much with that done yet, but I do have some videos. I put one up today about help me with figuring out this computer that I think I bricked. I may just need to change it. I just may need to take out the old hard drive and put the new one in with a new, and flash that somehow before I put it in. But I'm hoping it's just the hard drive that got bricked or doing whatever it needs to do. But other than that, if anybody knows anything about that, that's what I'm doing. And miscellaneous stuff around the shack recently, but I'm going to just try to get more consistent with it. And I did port this over to my channel to test out the live, see how it worked. That's what I was doing a little bit earlier, staring at the computer.
Yeah.
So yeah, it takes days before you know exactly what your hours are.
All right, Bill.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you do things regularly, right? But you just kind of because you just because of the job, I think, right? It's kind of hard with our job to.
I go in, I fits and starts. So yes, because of the job, but fits and starts, and that's probably why my watch time hours aren't up. And I have an eclectic thing going, so I imagine I have some CW subscribers and some POTA subscribers, and then RV subscribers, and everything I do, I don't imagine pleases everyone, but that's my story. So right now I'm working on this. I'm going to do some live streaming. So this homemade Manet device. So
cool.
Works
3D
Wi-Fi.
printed?
This is 3D printed.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, but I bought it. So this is JCB 3D print. And
nice.
This I hope, it's commercial. This I hope helps me with POTA live streams. So we will see how that goes.
Okay.
So I have a Starlink Mini now, and I'm going to use this Wi-Fi Halo and see how it goes. And then, like this, I showed this to you guys earlier. It's it's just a project, a box, a pie in a box. And I don't imagine everyone wants to hear about that, but they are going to anyway. But so I'm always kind of up to something. And the RV, it's a home-built, homemade RV. I started out with a 16 by 7.
Like a trailer?
Yeah, I started out with a 16 by
I didn't know
7 toy hauler. So did you see it at Hamvention last year? Were you there?
Yeah.
It's the green machine.
The green ham machine.
Wow,
that started out as a completely empty toy hauler. So it's always, and I didn't know what I was doing. I mean, I had some carpentry skills and some electronic skills, and I've always having fun with it, but things need to be redone and redesigned. But mainly it's a ham shack on wheels, and it's working. So that part works. So now I got to make it look nice. But anyway, I'm going to keep doing videos and keep hanging out with you guys. You guys are my community, my friends. YouTube, I don't watch any television. Not only do I watch you guys every night on the computer, I hang out with you guys every time I get a vacation. So I love jumping in the chat and saying hello. Like I don't think Halo Wi-Fi Jody. I don't think I've ever met Jody. I just met Paul in November, the Grudge. I met him last year at Huntsville, and it's always a blast. Don says, looks nice. Thank you, Don. I met Don a couple years ago at Huntsville. So this is kind of, you guys are my family. And I'm not being corny when I say that. You guys are part of my family, and I love hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, I feel the same. Just want to thank Jody real quick for the super sticker. Appreciate it, Jody.
For the super sticker.
I will say, Bill, I can usually tell where you're at in the country by what videos you're putting out.
I'm kind of envious of you, Bill, because I do predominantly 99% international at this point, but I'm a little envious because if I did domestic, I would be able to POTA all over the country.
So
if the layover's long enough, you can dip out and do a POTA.
Our layovers aren't often long enough, but
yeah, that's true.
I ended up in Alabama, wherever the U.S. Alabama is. Is that Mobile? And I jumped in an Uber and I went over there and I had the KH1 with me. And I went over there and I activated the USS Alabama. And nice. I learned, I did the little walkthrough. I learned about it. I read the sign. So I love that stuff.
Don, here we go.
And there Don goes.
Who got him?
Let's see. Don got one. Oh no!
Who's not in this?
Good to see Shannon and James. I didn't see you guys come in.
Dr. James. Hey, James, how are you doing?
KAZ. Matt Kays, 117. AJ Kraus, 28. Mr. Sports Photo and John Platt, VA7NDL. And POTA Power.
Yes, and some of those might not actually be in the stream right now.
I've learned.
It's been proven.
You don't have to always be there.
Because I've got notifications that I've become members of Coffee and Ham Radio 2 or 3 times.
You weren't even watching.
Thank you, Don.
I didn't even know they were live.
Don supports so many channels, so that's nice to see. I see it on other channels as well. There's a lot of support in the community. That's what I like about it. It's great. Let's go to Michael.
Howdy. So today I did the New Year's Day POTA, and I did not activate. I got 2 contacts, and Dave, I will get them on. Actually, I'm having trouble with the file, Paul. It's showing my call, so I'm making those same contacts.
He's been publicly shamed, so.
He publicly shamed me into trying to upload the one from the previous week, and I tried to, and it's saying
it's not doing it.
It said only one call sign at a time. I'm like,
I think
don't know what it's saying. Something's weird on there. Your call's not on there, Paul. So that's what's weird. Paul Paul gave me his because we were making the same contacts.
Don, there's no ads. You shouldn't be getting any ads anyway.
So I did that Thursday. Sean was there. Sean also was filming. Looking forward to his video on that.
Yep.
And
still working on mine, but it should be out this week.
Saturday, I was helping install a voter at a fire department. They let us use their apparatus, their ladder truck, to get on the tower. So that was kind of fun. Yeah.
So for those,
there's a snippet of that on the end of my video, Sean, if you saw that.
Because I remember when someone first mentioned voters before I became the climber for the area, the clubs and stuff. It's a voter, for those who don't know, is basically like a repeater hotspot. It expands the range. It receives. So you could use low power. It's ideal that you use a lower power radio so you reach the closest voter. And it expands the range and reach of so I could use an HT here, even though the repeater's 25 miles away, and I can hit the Denton County repeater. So
yeah.
So what we were doing, and we actually went to another voter site, and that major issues that did not make the video. but the voter site we were in was in Jessamine, and the previous one, the shack burned down to the ground. So we lost all of our radios, whatever radios the city had there as well. And then they said, oh, by the way, we took the water tower down too. So they have a new water tower up. So it's been down for a couple of years. And, during Skywarn, this voter is so critical because it helps bring in stations from the southwest portion of the county. We have a 300-watt repeater, and it's so critical to have the voters there out in the extended areas. They can hear us just fine. We just need to be able to hear them a little bit better. So it listens in on the VHF input of the repeater, but we have a UHF link that goes to the repeater to make the connection. So, but I'm going to start editing that video for this next week. So stay tuned.
I mean, I was working on a too, but not like that.
Yeah, I haven't had any climbs. I need to ask Gerald if there's anything going on this year. There wasn't in the last 2 years, so I haven't climbed, but done a climbing video in a while. I'm probably going to be huffing and puffing next time I do it. Out of shape.
Might want to get to the gym before you start asking, Paul.
Yeah, I should ask. One of the things I'm kind of lazy about. I know I need to do it, but I don't do it. But anyway. All right, guys. Well, great discussion. Thanks again, Bill, for giving us all the information. Thanks everyone who joined the Ragchew crew tonight on live, and for all the comments, suggestions, and for the super stickers, the memberships. We appreciate it. So look forward to next week, Sunday Night Ragchew. I'm going to be gone this whole week, working 2 trips, but if I can, maybe I'll get on D-Star from Japan. So we'll see. Anything else from anybody?
What reflector you use when you go to Japan?
I don't recall. I remember there's one in range there from the hotel. So I've been wanting to live stream while I do it. So I may do that this week on one of the two trips. So you'll see it pop up. But all right, everybody, thanks. Got a 1-minute outro for those in the stream. If you want to hang out after, you can leave. I won't feel bad. But enjoy the new outro. Tank Radio is not on.
Hey, Don, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Oh, very cool.
Nice, Don. Level things on there, but very cool. Thank you.
Awesome.
Yep. Enjoy the new outro. I think I've got everybody's new logos in there, and a little addition specifically for Tank Radio. I don't think he's here to see it, but anyway, that's it. Say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye,
everyone. Goodbye, everyone.
73.
Hey, everybody.